Hi there, welcome into Energy Upgrade Feng Shui Tips 2022. I'm Lisa Albin. I am a Feng Shui Master and Quantum Energy Alignment Practitioner. And I'm here for you today. Thank you for stopping by. I am about to share with you a system I created called Energy Upgrade. And it is a system that has helped carry me through many of life's challenges, many of life's ups and downs, and through combining the ancient of Feng Shui and consulting of the I Ching along with the modern of quantum. These systems are able to help create more symbiotic harmony and more ease and flow as you move towards your goals, and it helps to give you a sense of clarity and confidence too that you're on the right path. Some affirmations, so if that's what you are interested in picking up for yourself, then pull up a chair and get a notebook out. Make sure you're fully hydrated. If you're not ready at this time, just put this on pause, come back when you're ready. Any time that you receive this recording is the exact right time, so the energy is the same. It is by no accident that you found me. Nothing is by accident, in fact. And so I hope that you'll stick around. And I really appreciate all your thoughts and sharing your comments and your experiences with me in the comments, letting me know what resonates. And always remember, if something doesn't resonate, then just leave it. It's not for you. But this is for overall general awareness and some insight using what we learn from environmental science. So it's very practical in a sense. Yes, I do speak a lot of woo, but I really dearly love science and investigation and the principles of these sciences and the art of it as well, and allowing these to merge into one space, and I hope that you enjoy it as well. So I've already gone ahead and I've consulted of the ancient I Ching. If you are ready, take a look at your goals that you've written down on your paper, along with really envisioning what your intentions might be on your journey towards these goals. It may be the same goal that you've had for the past year, it may be a new one. It's all the same. So with your intentions in mind, let's take a look at what's going on with the I Ching. And we'll come back to that too. Okay, so I've already consulted of the ancient I Ching to tell me, please, what is the energy surrounding those wishing to receive this energy upgrade on February 12, 2022. And again, if you're receiving this at a later date, no harm, no foul, it's the same. So this message is for you right now. What we're looking at is the current energy of great vigor. It is the energy of thunder above and sky below, very powerful. Very powerful and strong, and it's shifting into what we call the cauldron, and that's fire above or wind below. It's also known as cosmic order. So really beautiful reading here. And again, if this resonates with you as I read it, I would love for you to comment and let me know. So I'm going to start off by reading, and then we're going to do a frequency calibration around our emotional aura fields. But let's get started and just get a jump into it so you can get a sense of what's going on here with this energy of great vigor. So great vigor, very exciting. It may feel excellent. It may feel very manicky. You might feel you have a great power and momentum and you're just really jazzed, moving towards your goal. But you feel like you're at an impasse for some reason, like there's something blocking you a little bit. Now, the I Ching is advising that even though you have all this vigor and power behind you, that it's important that you don't push through this impasse. And instead of looking at how you might push through this impasse, like how can you manipulate it, how can you blow it up, how can you get it out of the way and stop being a nuisance because you know your goal's right there. Instead of doing that, realize that with a great power that you have right now comes a great responsibility. And this great responsibility is requiring that you be wise and aware of your influence on others and your surroundings, because people are watching you right now. There is an awareness of you. There is an awareness and visibility of your power that you have. It's no secret. People see, okay, you have a lot of power going on. What's going on? You feel that there's something keeping you. There's something between you and your goals, so you're feeling this need to push through it. And that's something, especially in Western culture, we're taught, grit and persistence. Yes. Yeah, we are taught that. Sometimes the best way to your goal is not through. So instead of thinking of ways to push through, blow up this impasse, direct your energy inward and take a look at yourself. Direct your energy inward and have a greater awareness of your own self. How are you nourishing yourself? How are you on your path towards enlightenment? And are you nourishing your well-being and your ability to be patient and just deeply, deeply aware, and knowing that not only do you have a responsibility to yourself, but also to others. Just taking a little moment here to help my 3-year-old off to the side. So yeah, our children watch us, our friends are watching us, our communities are watching us, and what we're doing, it influences not just our own outcome, but everyone else's in a sense. So being our best selves and living in our truth and true awareness of who we are. Can you imagine if everyone did that, and what a better world it would be, right? All right, so before I go any further, we're talking about this inner work. I feel it's an appropriate time. I'm going to pull on our emotional aura field using my quantum software, and I'm going to be doing some frequency alignment work. Okay, so taking a look over here, I've already put in your names with intention, and I'm going to use the intuitive discernment of the software to pull on what's going on in your emotional aura field right now. And what it's going to pull up are not only where we have tears or holes or energy leaks, but also which energies do we need to harmonize, which energies do we need to pull out, and which do we need to call in, what do we need to access, okay? So again, make sure you're fully hydrated. As we know, energy is conducted through water, and being fully hydrated, our bodies are over 70% water, and having this virtual energy exchange, whether you're with me or with anyone else on YouTube, we want to make sure that you're fully hydrated if you're sharing energy. It's going to help. So pulling on this, there's an issue within self, and that's challenging, a sense of challenging. So again, these are not anything that I programmed to go along with my I Ching reading, but they always coincide. So there's this feeling within, perhaps it's pertaining to work now or in the past or any of your timelines, maybe even a friend that you spend a lot of time with talking to. There is this lingering energy of everything will start with a no, and see if you can get around it. Remember what the I Ching just said about an impasse? And okay, just keep this in mind. And again, these are not pre-programmed. This is not scripted. This is what's being pulled from your emotional aura field right now. Everyone who's watching this energy upgrade with me. So there's this negativity within self. Drinking alcohol excessively destroys the liver, negatively affecting emotional states. So keep this in mind. Again, don't feel attacked, please, if this is something that relates to you personally, or maybe it's even a TV show where your level of consciousness and awareness is pulling this into your emotional aura, and that's still just as negative. Needing to access the understanding. Understanding is the key that unlocks any prison, as we're talking about accessing awareness. That, in fact, is the thing that's going to shift away this impasse or dissolve it. So an understanding. Being a pushy parent. Yeah, it's like I'm feeling attacked here. I have 2 kids, so I'm always trying to evaluate what kind of parent am I, but this could even be some emotional threads that you're carrying from any of your ancestry that's within your emotional aura field right now. And then within self, it's due to me, entitlement, so a sense of entitlement. So all of these things or components of our emotional aura field that need to be brought into harmony, whether they're negated or accessed, are going to be harmonized right now, sending you the appropriate frequencies. And we'll come back to it as soon as I hear the tone. indicating that it's been completed. So we're going to give it 5 minutes. Getting back to the Yi Jing reading, let me get my little picture out of the way. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, so going within, making sure that we are as whole as we can be at this time in this cosmic energy. Even though we feel so powerful, what are we doing with that power? And yes, it can be directed inward if we're feeling we're hitting a wall or an impasse. Direct this energy inward, because this is a great time to cultivate and make ourselves better, well nourished for those that are in our circles that we've been talking a lot about, who's in our family, who's in our circle. This is the time to make sure that we're whole so that we're radiating in our best way to these people that we love so much. So there is a challenge within being human in the human realm of being able to accept fate and realizing, life is short. Are we living in our purpose right now? These are things that you can be asking when you're accessing this awareness of self is, I'm like, maybe I have everything and I'm grateful and I have everything I need to be surviving and well fed and well nourished and all my needs are met. But am I living in my purpose? And is there that alignment within myself and also the greater of mankind? Am I doing everything I can in this earthly experience to feel fulfilled, aside from just being able to have a roof over my head and being nourished? Is there that soul deep level of being on purpose, living in purpose, realizing that life is short, and if this were the last day, did I do everything? Did I do everything that I could possibly do in my desire to be here on earth, and what impacts am I making on those around me? Ask yourself indeed if your aims are in line with the greater good and you. So are your needs, your desires, and what you aim to achieve, your goals, in line with you and the greater good? Because good fortune comes to those who are living in true joy, the joy that you see in children, in their short experience in life, the joy that they experience and radiates and uplifts us so quickly, shifts our entire ability to smile and to really feel that joy from within. Think about such an impact that living in joy is, and how attracting that is of people. If it's that attracting of others, it is attracting of opportunities as well. And in fact, when you're living in true joy, you begin to see the opportunities fall into place so much easier, with great ease. And they're clear, and you realize these opportunities were here all along. And this is something that you may experience when you make these subtle shifts in this cosmic energy, if you are ready and accepting of it. And I hope to hear your stories, what you experience coming out of this very, very powerful time, and your awareness of the cosmic order of things, your ability to realize your higher self is the place that you go to find answers. It's an amazing place to be when you have that awareness, and again, being able to look within yourself instead of looking externally for answers all the time, because you know what's right for you. And it's hard to step away from our cultural experience, or our cultural, what we've been taught all our lives growing up, is to push through, when sometimes it's not push through, it's step back and look within, and then things will flow to you. I hope this resonates with you. Let me know in the comments. I have no idea what your goals are. I don't know if these goals are related to your business, or just making money and attracting wealth, or attracting relationships. But finding your joy, your inner true joy, and your purpose, and aligning that with your intentions, being able to serve the greater good of humanity in some way. Why are you here? Think about all of these things. When you are living in harmony with all of these components, in true joy, you will attract your goal. That impasse will dissolve, and your goal will just be, you will embody your goal. It will just be an easy step in. I hope this resonates with you, if that made any sense at all. I would love to hear. In fact, our emotional aura frequency alignment has completed, and the words of wisdom that I would like you to write down in your journal or beneath your goal in your notebook that you've written down is: find an empowering way to relieve stress. Okay, so again, I did not pre-program this, but it falls right in line with what we were talking about in this session. Find an empowering way to relieve stress. Empowering way to relieve stress. You will empower yourself and relieve stress, accessing the patience that you need during this time of feeling this impasse that it may be, that you may feel is in between you and your goal, and it will, again, it will dissolve. But look for an empowering way to relieve stress. Write this down. I encourage you to write it in cursive so it integrates with all the layers of your mind, all the levels of your consciousness and awareness, and write it down 9 times. 9 symbolizes completion in Feng Shui. 9 is a highly auspicious number. It's very attracting, and this is a way to really embed these healing words of wisdom for you. So now that your emotional aura field has been restored to its best and highest good, I'm going to leave you with some supercharged frequencies. I know it sounds fancy here. Let me enlarge in this so I can. All right, maybe I can't. All right, so let's enlarge in this if I can. I'm going to leave you with some tricky. I'm going to leave you with some frequencies to charge you with some energies based on what we learned today. And again, I put your names, Energy Upgrade YouTube viewers, charging you as individuals with the frequencies of, I think joy of youth would be beautiful. Remember who you are and why you're here. And by here, like on Earth right now, at this time, in this timeline, sending you abundance. Prosperity, because we all need it. Everybody deserves prosperity. You should have everything you need all the time. And I hope that you do right now. Patience, conviction, faith that allowing and allow, embody your goals, embody the feelings that you know you will feel when you receive and step into your goal. Okay, so let's see. And also cosmic awareness. And you can, with your intention, you can use oneness or whatever suits better for you. I'm going to allow this charge to run for 2 weeks, but I'll see you next week anyway. It's going to run for a minute while I'm closing out. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that what you received with this I Ching reading and working with the quantum software and sending you the frequency calibrations was helpful and invigorating. Please stay fully hydrated, sleep very well. Please make sure that you're sleeping during your best hours. And I would love to hear your experience that you, as you have received this work with me, and on your journey towards your goals. And I know many of you are moving on to new goals, so congratulations. I'd love to hear from you. Check out the links provided in the description and the bio, and I answer every email, every comment that comes in when I can. And remember, as we're talking about intention. And intention is one of the most important ingredients to achieving good Feng Shui and good energy, excellent Qi flow within yourself and your life. And intention is necessary in trusting your intuition, but intention in having the faith that that all is for the best and highest good. Everything is happening for you. Intention is intending, is committing internally all of yourselves towards expressing and living in your desires. And I leave you with that today. Remember, it all begins with intention and living very intentfully, not just because. Again, I'm Lisa Albin. It's been a pleasure having you. I will see you in a week if I don't hear from you. You can find me in all the social media channels. And if you desire to learn Feng Shui with me, check out the Intrinsic School of Feng Shui with my dear partner in crime, Steve Kodat of the Feng Shui Cure. We're gearing up and enrolling for our next session, our more advanced session that's starting in May. But if you're interested for DIY as well, we have those for you. But I appreciate all of your inquiries, and I will see you next week. Many blessings times 9.